What if Voldemort was a good guy? No Dark Lord, no Horcruxes, and Harry's parents never die. In fact, Voldemort could have become the greatest hero the wizarding world has ever seen. But if he isn't the villain, then who is? Let's start at the beginning. No attack on Godric's Hollow means James and Lily Potter survive. Harry grows up in a loving home, James pushing him toward Quidditch glory, Lily making sure he's top of his class in magic. By the time he reaches Hogwarts, he isn't the boy who lived. He's just Harry, confident, talented, but without the weight of destiny on his shoulders. But why would Voldemort ever turn good? In this alternate timeline, maybe Tom Riddle finds a mentor who guides him differently, someone who helps him accept his half-blood heritage instead of resenting it. Or maybe his time at Hogwarts feels less isolating and more like a place where he belongs. Instead of fearing death and chasing immortality, he becomes obsessed with knowledge, progress, and even leadership. Imagine a Voldemort who builds instead of destroys. So what does the wizarding world look like with a good Voldemort? At Hogwarts, there's no looming shadow of war. The rivalry between Gryffindor and Slytherin still burns. Snape still sneers in the dungeons, but students aren't secretly preparing for a second great conflict. And here's the wildest twist. Voldemort himself could be one of the most respected wizards alive. Picture him working with Dumbledore instead of against him. The two most brilliant magical minds united. Together, they'd be unstoppable. But here's the catch. Evil never really disappears, it just shifts. If Voldemort isn't the Dark Lord, then who takes that role? Some fans argue it could be Grindelwald. Remember, he's still alive during Harry's time, locked away after his duel with Dumbledore. Without Voldemort overshadowing him, Grindelwald could regain followers and reignite his vision of magical supremacy. Or maybe the darkness rises from a different place. Without Voldemort's influence, someone like Draco Malfoy could step into the spotlight. Raised in a wealthy pureblood family with no Dark Lord to follow, Draco might carve out his own path as a ruthless leader. And here's an even crazier possibility. What if Harry himself grows darker? Without trauma and hardship, Harry might never learn humility. Loved, talented, and ambitious, maybe he starts craving power and becomes the very kind of wizard the world should fear. And don't forget the Deathly Hallows. In the original timeline, they're dangerous but contained. In this reality, without Voldemort's obsession with them, someone else might seize them. A reckless student, a corrupt ministry official. And if the Elder Wand ends up in the wrong hands, peace could crumble overnight. Well, here's the big question. In a world where Voldemort chooses good, who do you think would rise as the ultimate villain? Grindelwald stepping back into power? Draco Malfoy claiming the darkness for himself? Or even Harry twisted by ambition? Let me know your theories in the comments. I can't wait to see what you think.